come down into this valley here. So we've just come this way, and when I was giving you some wrong information about the road being that way, the road won't go that way. The road actually comes through this banana plantation here. So the road will be coming through here and all the way down the valley to the beach at Lanza Del Norte. This is the second, well, it's the second or third road, but all this, and all this is the land. Even here, as you can see, you got ocean views just here. Up there you got stunning ocean views. But of course, easier to build here than there, but this is all the land. And the road, they come through here, all the way to the beach. So we're now walking down the valley, which is where the road's going to go. And our horses are following us. So again, this is all the hills here, the mango. This is where the road goes. So the government have already planned this road. But this is somebody else's hill on the right. But these are all the hills to the left. And we're getting closer and closer to the ocean. I can hear the ocean from here. We can see the ocean from here. So even in the valley here, you know, you've got wonderful ocean views. And if you go further back, you've got ocean views without actually getting up on a hill. Because of course these hills are beautiful, but of course, you know, building on them is not for the faint-hearted. You know, you've got to put roads in, you've got to get your machines up on here, which, you know, the access to them is not a major problem, but you've got to check the topography, you've got to clear them first. So some of them it is, you know, you've got to check the hills that you can actually build on them. So we're still coming down through the valley here. We're going to be finding the beaches pretty soon. And of course the best hills, the better hills, you know, have already been snatched up and taken. But, you know, there's no such thing really as a bad hill. Whoa, gosh, tumble-tum. So Al's there doing well. He's like, so he's Gandalf Kane. And we keep him going down and down. And we'll...
in the west side.
Hello, folks. So we're almost at the top of this other hill with the views. Hal's dad's up here, and this is... We're now not just into climbing a hill, we're into almost like mountaineering. Whoa, we've got a guide that's trying to cuts the trail through, who's here. But this is, and these rocks, a lot of them, they're just loose and they break, you hold them with and they've got a crack down under it, and it just comes away under your foot or your hand. And then all this green bush here, this is the worst spiky bush you've ever seen. And he's trying to clear a way through. We're almost at the top. Unfortunately, we've got to go back down this way. And to get back down that way, you've got to go down on your bums. You know, that's certainly not a walk. But we're almost there. He's hacking away, the lad. As I say, this is one of the hills. This is the hill. You can see down there, look. That's where the road's coming through there, but that's a swamp area there. Wetlands. So you don't get much better views than this one. Again, the rocks, the thing. Not the easiest to build on, but you know, you work this stuff and you can build roads and build houses. And would you believe it? You know, we get halfway, well, almost on the top of the mountain, and somebody many years ago, well, not many years ago, because the barbed wire is pretty new, no rust on it, has put the boundary marker which separates the two owners of these of the hills. So we've got to be careful on that bit that we don't get falling over. So what we're standing on now is Robert's land. Aha. So again, this is You can see the barbed wire here. So this side is someone else's land. This side is my boy Robert's land. And look, you can see the ocean views there. See for miles, and the beach is just down there. And the massive advantage of this land, of course, is that this land to its west borders the new road that's going to go through. The land to the east of his land, to the west of his land here, they actually years ago put their own roads in. There's another government road that's gone in there, but this has got its own lot. Right, so the views are the stunner. So as you can see, the beach is there, and the road is going to run straight through here, and all the way to the road, which will be paved. It won't be paved to start off with, it'll be a graded road. So all of this area has been opened up. There's a landholder there who has his land, so he's blessed with a road. These are blessed with a road. So at the moment, you know, the price of this land is a steal. But once the road goes in, is finished, this land, once someone starts, is going to be going up tenfold. So there's the beautiful beach, and it runs for about, I don't know, about 4-5 kilometers, all the way from the end there, and then all that land there, this hill here. If you're interested in buying that, one day there's a road going through there. At the moment there isn't any road, but the plans for the road have already been put into place. The senator has had the meetings, and the president of this country is basically on a drive to ensure that no areas are landlocked, because at the moment the only access through here is to the end of the beach here, or the other end of the beach there. These other landowners, there's no access to the land because they can't use the beach. But it's beautiful, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's so beautiful up here. Oh yeah. And yeah, it is so good. Okay, so my intrepid explorers, we've had a nice coconut break with milk and flesh, and we've just been up to the top of the hill there, and as you saw, fantastic ocean views, and then the road is going to come directly through this area here, and then the road runs up through the valley all the way, and it's just been informed it's already been agreed. The senator was here on the weekend, and it's going to start. They're saying it's definitely going to be done this year. Definitely going to be done this year. So this is the hill. This is the closest one, and it runs all the way we've walked. You know, there's so much land. So even road access on this is from this road here. You haven't got to go straight up. You put a switch back, or you look down to the other end of the hill where it's a bit less steep, and you put the road across the hill and then round to where you want to build. You know, you've got to flatten the top of the hill, cut your platforms in, but incredible. It's a great piece, and there's so much of it. In total, there's 500 acres in total. The area we see on the front is what has got title, which is 115,000 square meters. Okay, so we're now down on the beach area, which isn't directly below the hills. So you can see this rock outcrop. We've got to try and get over that rock outcrop to have a beach sort of perspective of the land. And as you can see, we've just walked from where we can see our footprints. Whoa! It's a bit rough here today. And we're now going to go and get the trail in the jungle because the sand's soft, we're sinking in. And the Douglas got his flip-flops on, he's took his boots off. Gandalf's still got his cane here, like the Lord of the Rings. So we're going to walk through, so we've got to try and walk over that and get the perspective, but we can already see the hills of these hills we can see here. And then you see the hill, look at that's Playa Matano hills, and you can see how steep those are in the distance. Let's see what you can get a bit of distance. Zoom in, look at that, they're sheer. You can still build on them, but no one's ever going to come and spoil your party on the beach there. It's just like stunning. So we're going to, hopefully there's a track here. And these are the hills, the beautiful hills. So we're going to, I say, get the beach side view rather than the hillside view. And the road, we'll show you where the road's going to come out. And there's a road already here. And we're going to get another road going. So we continue on our journey. I'm going to show you the beach. Oh, it's such a beautiful place to live. I'm so blessed living here. And sometimes on my videos I don't really tell people, and I'm so lucky. Really am a lucky man. I live here. They got a pizza oven on the beach here. And it's just crackers. Somebody, this is a landowner who's built his own pizza oven, has parties here. Wicked. And then for the other people that don't see me all the time, there I am, and there's Al and stuff. So we're all pretty cool. I don't know, I got a light on and stuff. Anyway. So, we got some sunglasses. There's Brother Eddie and Brother Robert's in the background. And Al and everybody, we're all gone. I got a little bit of a burnt face today. Because I've been in the sun most of the day, hiking around. It's way after 3 o'clock. And we started this journey at 10 o'clock in the morning. So we've been out quite a few hours. You know, we have had lunch. I've got to admit, we've had lunch, we've had a few drinks, and we've had some nice food. And then the journey continues, and we've got to get a conclusion to this day to see what we're going to be doing. And we're all there, hikers extraordinaire, on the journey with the douglas. And of course most of you will experience Stuart Barker, really, if you want to use my full name. From England. I've lived in the DR, or Dominican Republic, for just over 14 years now. And I love it. And we go on these little adventures. It's pretty cool. So I'm just going to switch off now because we've got to go up this mountain. We've got to find where the path is with our guides. And it's quite, I wish I had a selfie stick, but I haven't got one with it. So it's always happy to be out and about. It's a seaside. So switching off, come back later. Right, so we're crossing this little rocky outcrop, and you can see we've just moved up here. Me and Ella here, we're looking out to sea. Look at that, how beautiful that is. Absolutely gorgeous, and Robert's scampered on, as you can see. I got my flip-flops on. We're dashing across these rocky outcrops. Oh, this one's not as kind on your feet for flip-flops, but it's like being a goat. They don't wear shoes, you know. Look at these little goats, they're like dancing around without shoes and stuff. So the only thing you have to watch here is that they've got these slippy leaves. And you can skid on them and bust a toe or do something, but, you know, do we care? Well, we do if we do it, but we don't before we've done it. So, and look at how beautiful this is. Look at this down here. Now we're coming out of the rocky outcrop, and I mean, oh, God blimey, me toe. There we go. Oh, ouchie, ouchie. Aha! So now we've got a little area here where there's a boundary. Amber, barbed wire. This is fairly new again. So Robert's going to explain some things to us. So we got to the point here, and it's hard to tell unless you actually go here and you are here. The distance there is the big rock that juts out, and it separates the two beaches, the trail we just went on. The one road from the main road is going to come through here, directly to this land here, which gives access to the landowners that own all the land on the front. The hills you see in the distance here, this hill, and going all the way back, they will have the road access to this east side, plus they'll have the other road which goes the other side of the rock onto their west side. So the landowner he's basically got two roads that are going to come straight to the beach, although he doesn't own the beach land. But this is going to be public access and access to the landowners to get to the beach. The government are building the roads so everybody can access them. And this is the beach area we've got here. It's a rough day today. It's pretty windy, I can tell you. You might hear it as we're talking. Elle's dad's there. But this is just super, super stunning. And this is one of the last in this region unspoiled, undeveloped areas, which is going to really kick off big time. And the marina is going to be there, and beachfront land here. Some lots I've already sold, small lots at $150 a square metre, which is comparable to what they're selling in Canas in Las Terrenas. They're 3,500–4,000 square metre lots. There's none here at the moment because all the landowners own all the tracks. Okay, you can't build into 60 metres, but if you look at 60 metres in, and I'm just roughly going to guess the 60 metre line here from the shoreline, and we're going to keep walking here for 60 metres, give or take 3 or 4 metres, because I've got to say I'm pretty good at my measurements. A little bit more, and that is like 60 metres from the shoreline. There's still sand beneath your feet. So if you want a sand beach all the way, you just clear all this stuff and get it nice. And $1 million views. You got the view of the island. You can go out. The island is no one's claimed the islands. If you want to claim it, you can try and claim it under the government laws. They may resist you, but quiet. It's just so good here. Yeah, and the land. Yes, some's expensive, but we got to look at these hills that we can see here, and it's all good stuff. So anyway, this is the end of the tour. It's the end of the video, and it may be a little disjointed. Little videos have had to be put together here and there, and you can't see what I can see with a naked eye. Yeah, I could have probably got a drone, but I might have needed a bloody helicopter rather than the drone. A drone wouldn't have lasted 10 seconds out here. I'm not prepared to do that, but if you're interested in this land, you've got to let me know. My name's Douglas Stewart Barker. My real estate company is beachtownproperty.com. My construction company is lastterrenaproperty.com, and you can always call me or WhatsApp me on 829-436-3912, or you can email me at doug@lastterrenaproperty.com or doug@beachtownproperty.com or info at either or sales at them all, and I will help you as much as I can. But you know, this land here is, and I've got to say, in the last 3 weeks that we've been exploring all this land and speaking to landowners and people, so much has been sold that's already had Deslin days and stuff done, and it's sold for a lot of money. So speak to me if you want to live here, invest here, build here, because a lot's happening.